It's not done there.
No, what did you do there? It's a bit suspicious walking out with that. Did you get in?
Of course I did, I've done it.
Last time in our Taster Tour of Morocco in a Toyota truck, we visited Marrakesh and Essaouira. In this video, we visit Casablanca and Rabat. Rabat is the capital city of Morocco and it has a very regal feel. It's very well maintained, obviously because of the royal connection. Anyway, I think we're just about to have breakfast in the next clip as we leave Essaouira and start our journey to Casablanca. So we do a lot of eating and drinking in this video. In fact, I think we do a lot of eating and drinking in all our videos. We're on our way between Essaouira and Casablanca, but it seems that we're completely retracing a huge chunk of our journey to get here the other day, so we're going inland. It's come to breakfast and Adam spotted this place, and the chap's lovely and friendly, very busy man, running up and down. So we've got breakfast here instead, and Adam's just going to spin the camera around a bit just to give you a flavour of where we are. It's like a shop, come cafe, come pizza place. It's got it all going on. It's freezing cold outside. The wind is making it so cold. So this is really nice. Adam wants to eat now. Well, that was one of the most fun places we've been to on this trip. It has an Instagram account. It's called Cafe Atlas, and obviously it's popular with travellers and coaches, but what a friendly chap. He actually told us that it's Italian owners. From Essaouira, so we're on the outskirts of Casablanca, 9.8 miles away.
Turn left onto Avenue Hassan II.
Why are they over there?
Oh no, so we're going left as well. Where did they come from?
What happened?
Hotel Casablanca.
Right, that was really stressful for the last few minutes. People have been walking in the road, carrying their babies. We've been
arrived.
Right, okay.
We need to go and find out what's going on.
Well, where is it? Aruba. Right, we have parking booked here. Okay, well, this is our room in Casablanca, the Aruba Boutique Hotel. I don't think the views are much to write about, looking at what Adam said. Right, okay. No, not... This room isn't famous for its views, but we didn't pay for a view. I've got a view anyway, there we go. We did pre-book parking, and then when we arrived, as often happens here, a gentleman stepped out and immediately started to ask for money for parking. And I was trying to explain, I was pointing because we were right on the corner. Who's this? Right on the corner of where the Aruba Hotel is, but he wasn't having it. He was making it quite clear that he wanted some money. So Adam stayed with the truck and I came in to reception. The lady doesn't really speak a huge amount of English, but we managed to resolve it. And we've given the keys to somebody, a chap who's obviously quite reluctant. I don't know what you thought, Adam. He didn't seem keen with being asked to move it. But anyway, he's got the keys for the truck and he's going to park it somewhere more official. How much was the city tax for this? 36 dirham. Mm-hmm. So that's about €3.40-ish, thereabouts. Anyway, we're in Casablanca. What was that face for? Why do I keep pulling these stupid faces at the end of each clip? I don't know what I think. Is that my summary? I finished? I must get out of that habit. Well, that was very interesting. Our hotel is over there somewhere behind us. When we booked the hotel, we reserved parking as well, and we thought it was going to be underneath it, but obviously it's a busy city. Anyway, our truck is in that car park. Quite small and dark and narrow, but Adam managed to manoeuvre very well.
I don't know how you...
Anyway, we've just given the keys to the chap in there, and tomorrow morning we will collect them when we... Hopefully. If we see it, we're out walking. If we see the truck being joyrided around Casablanca, we know what's happened. Anyway, we're off for a little wander. Are you hungry?
Some crisps.
Okay, so just so we remember, this is for our benefit now, not for anybody else's.
Far more reassured if you told me where the hotel was.
It's up there somewhere.
How do you know?
No, I don't know, but we'll find it with the sat nav, she says.
Okay. Salam alaikum! Well, do it one more time, okay? Even louder, okay? Salam alaikum!
Can't come to Casablanca and not find Rick's Cafe. Of all the gin joints, in all the towns, in all the world, he walks into mine.
Why was the famous Rick's Cafe from the film Casablanca? So, I guess that's the end of that then.
To be honest, I wasn't sure if we would be eating in here anyway. It's not the cheapest place in Casablanca. I'm just happy that we've been able to come. And this actually didn't feature in the film. It was created after the film. You can reserve actually, but I didn't want to do that because we didn't know when we were going to get here, and I didn't know if we would even want to eat here. It's good fun. We've been. I think it's very nice inside, but you can see all that on the website. Also, just something else about the parking while we stand outside Rick's Cafe, unrelated. But when we arrived, the chap didn't speak any English or French, so I thought we were stuffed. And then he got in the truck with us to direct us to the car park, which we would never have found on our own. Suddenly realised that he speaks Spanish. So I'm really pleased that I've got passable Spanish when it comes to directions and sort of small talk. So that was quite good fun. We found the car park and we did it all in Spanish, and the attendant at the car park also spoke Spanish. So I think we've agreed that we will come and pick the truck up tomorrow morning and he'll give us the keys back. Although he did use the word pagar, which means to pay, and we were told that the parking was free and we booked it in advance, so let's see what happens there. Well, we couldn't get into Rick's bar, which is actually over there, but we Google searched best places to eat.
My idea.
In Casablanca, and it said Moods, and I said to Adam, I think that's over here, and it is. So we've just got our steps in, walking up, and here is Moods. coffee in Café du Louvre over there. Very nice family cafe. I think pretty much everyone in there knows each other or is related to each other, but that's lovely. It was so nice. And one of the ladies there is due to have a little baby girl in 2 months. So congratulations to her. I think we're just going to head off now, go back to our hotel, pick up our cases, and then start our journey to Rabat, which isn't a long journey at all. But obviously we've only got limited time in the car park here, so we probably ought to get on. And somewhere over there are some people arguing about a car that's been clamped. This has been going on for some time. Lots of pointing and gesturing. It's the first time we've seen a car being clamped around here, but obviously we don't understand what the parking lines mean. There's kind of intermittent blue lines here, but can't see any signs that explain how long you have to park. So probably a good job that we managed to get our car into the underground car park. I'm just going around the block. Way, watch out. Random scooters doing about 40. Nowhere near as fast. In the souk in Marrakesh, scooters go up and down all the time. And actually last time I was in Marrakesh, in the early 2000s maybe, there were lots of horses and carts, but this time there weren't many. But one guy went through on a scooter. God, I mean, he must have been doing about 60 kilometres. It was terrifying. Bold as anything, just bombing through. Can't believe you don't see people being injured. I'm glad you don't. Oh, look at those two lovebirds up there. They're having a little chat, look. I wonder what they're saying to each other. Oh, Adam said a swear word. I'm going to have to either cut this or find a way of beeping it out. Time to collect our truck. Here she is. Oh, we've turned around for us. This is our car park, which was included in our reservation. Very nice man who's brought us back to it. Oh, here's another very nice man. Sometimes. Casablanca is a very modern, cosmopolitan city, but it's still chaos on the roads. And something else we've noticed, which isn't related to the roads, is the fact that our phones keep setting themselves to different times. So currently the car says it's 11:14, but our phones say it's 10:14. The Moroccan time zone is the same across the whole country, and it's the same as in Spain, but our phones seem to be a little bit confused. So I have to keep Googling what is the time in Morocco right now. Anyway, I think it's breakfast time because I'm hungry.
Unbelievable.
Please stop swearing, darling. It's acceptable for coaches and buses to just stop on the road.
On the motorway.
Someone's nearly taken the front of the truck just now. This poor van here, he's actually quite a good driver. He's been indicating to let us know about hazards at the side of the road. But somebody just went from the middle lane, cut right across him and shot up into a side road. No one seems to brake or peep. They just let it happen. Adam likes to peep though, don't you, Adam? Thank you. We've come off the planned route because we want some breakfast, and at the moment the dual carriageway is just looking like it's going to take us straight into Rabat. Very efficient, but we've got a lot of time to kill.
Make a U-turn at Boulevard Mohammed VI.
I know, but we're not going to do that, sorry. We're just going to try and find somewhere along the coast road where we can have some breakfast and then maybe join the road we're meant to be on later. Oh, and then as we came off, we got into a toll which was €11. No, it wasn't. It was 11 Rabat.
Dirham, darling, not Rabat.
11 dirham. Oh, we're going to Rabat. What's going on? This is so wobbly. Right, the sat-nav says this is a road. Well, it kind of is a road. Ooh. This is obviously where they're building some very affluent Des Resi type places. I think it's suggesting you go up here. Oh yeah, sleeping dogs.
Let sleeping dogs lie. Let sleeping dogs lie.
Truck needed a wash.
Stay back and then come out later.
Why does this road wiggle here? This is the view from the terrace of our hotel room. Imperial Boutique Hotel in Rabat. Bit of a nightmare to find it since the first map search took us somewhere completely different. This is a nice hotel and we managed to park the truck right outside. Very friendly staff. We've been given tea and biscuits and bottles of water. So time to settle in and explore what Rabat has to offer, which is the capital of Morocco. Okay, second time in one day where being able to speak Spanish has come in handy. Spoke to the very nice chap at the hotel where we're staying, because you could see we were struggling. For some reason my sat nav on my phone isn't working. It didn't know where we were. It keeps thinking I'm in Amsterdam. So that would have taken forever. Anyway, with his Spanish directions, we knew how to get here to Medina in Rabat. And please don't think I'm showing off. My Spanish is not good, but I can understand basic instructions. And we're in the Medina in Rabat, which is, as people have said before, much calmer than some of the other Medinas we've been to. And the other thing is, people are not shouting at us and trying to get our attention yet anyway, but it just seems very, very local, very relaxed. Right, Adam.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Supposed to be a thing with it.
Okay, I think we're ready to carry on. Places here where you can have clothes made or altered, which is great because, well, certainly in the UK, in the town where I used to live, there was a really lovely sewing shop, and sadly she had to close down. She said, I can't compete with online. But here it seems to be still thriving, which is great. recognise that font. That'd be a subway. We have found a place that does tagine, which Adam has, vegetable tagine, and I have vegetable couscous. Vegetable couscous, vegetable tagine. We take the mickey out of the word juxtaposition. This actually is the epitome of the old and new. He's not so old. Trams are fairly constant here. I am aware that this video is in danger of turning into a mammoth Moroccan montage, but I found Rabat very photogenic. Believe it or not, I have edited out loads of photos and videos, but there are still so many to share with you, so I hope you're enjoying it.
What are you looking like?
What are you looking like? What are you doing more like?
Well, I'm doing this because the more I get out, the easier it is to get in.
But why have you got a bottle of wine here in the room?
To get in it.
Yes, but what's the general position with alcohol in Morocco?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. You've been here for over a week now. Do they drink alcohol everywhere in Morocco?
Yes.
No, they don't. I don't know what I'm looking like now, so not that it ever really bothers me, but you can't drink alcohol everywhere in Morocco. It's not a cultural thing. You can buy it in supermarkets, as we've discovered, and certain places will serve it. Well, not the supermarket itself, but like a designated area with a separate door. But that also means that the hotel rooms don't come with things like wine.
They don't come with kettles.
No, not all of them have a kettle. I think we've stayed in 2 or 3 places that have had a kettle, and I love boiled water. I just drink gallons of the stuff. So I'm going cold turkey on my boiled water thing, but Adam's prepared to attack a wine bottle with a screwdriver to get some out.
The reason I haven't got a bottle opener, which I forgot, basically.
Yeah. But luckily we got the car, so we've got a little toolkit. I've heard tricks like, I'm reading a book at the moment actually, and in this book the lady opens a bottle of wine by putting it in a shoe and banging it against the wall, but that's a bit risky. And
It doesn't work, it's just a story in a book.
And then I saw on Google things about with a lighter. Well, we don't smoke, so we don't have a lighter. Anyway, I've taken off my clothes because it's very, very hot. The climate here is so mixed. 1 minute we're freezing cold, and the next minute we're boiling hot. So we just walked back to our place for kind of afternoon rest before going back out again tonight, which will be our last night in Rabat. So also we need to search and find some accommodation in Tangier. Right, I'll leave it there. As there's no boiled water, I'm going to have an orange juice.
See what I've done there?
No, what did you do there? It's a bit suspicious walking out with that. Did you get in?
Of course I did, I've done it.
So what was that about? Just decanting it into that
Yes,
thing?
decanting it into a usable vessel.
Okay. Also, wait, we've had to put our underwear on an upturned table because we washed it in the shower. So, and we haven't been using that toilet roll. I know it's wet, but they've cleaned our room today and left us another toilet roll because we only had one, but they put it down on a wet towel, so it's drying that. It's a bit weird, doesn't it? When seeing wet toilet paper is always a bit disturbing, but actually that's nothing sinister. Although the funnel in it does make it look a bit like a shiwi. Which would have been handy today, by the way, because when we went to the tower earlier, all the toilets were long drop toilets. And what we found is generally there's a mix. So sometimes you'll go in and one of the cubicles will be a long drop, and then there'll be a kind of standard toilet. And if there is only one toilet, it's normally a standard toilet. But this morning there was just a row of long drops, and I didn't need to go that badly. I'm just not practiced in using them. But I could have used that shiwi funnel contraption. This is probably getting a bit too biological. The Amazon deliveries arrived. There's no glass in. Delivery hour. It's difficult when you're in a city, isn't it? There's the other chap still unloading. Maybe it's some more space hoppers. Thanks for watching this episode, and well done if you made it through the mammoth montage mountain that I created there. I just loved Rabat. The next video, part 4, will be the final one. It will just see us in Tangier, into Spain, and then back in Spain. We'll just be doing a quick summary of our experiences, how we found travelling Taster Tour of Morocco in a Toyota truck in February.